Hi, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about things that you should not bring to Canada. Unpopular opinion, by the way, right? So this can be a little bit controversial, and I'll tell you why. Okay? So if this is content you're interested in, hold that thought, and I'll see you in a bit. Welcome to my channel. My name is Hamida and I film about living in Canada, i.e. i.e. lifestyle in Canada, loads of vlogs, a sprinkle of career, a sprinkle of story times here and there. So in today's video, I am going to actually, you know what? I hate this part of YouTube where you always have to give the same spiel. Please, if you are here for the first time, welcome. Please consider subscribing to this channel, okay? That's the essence of all the long spiel. If you are new here, hello, welcome, but please do well to subscribe and like the video if you learned something, because I know you will, okay? And be a brother's keeper and share this video afterwards, right? Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm in a really serious mood today, as you can tell. So the very first thing on my list of things that you don't want to bring to Canada is winter boots, winter jackets, winter everything, winter hat, winter gloves, winter, all things winter. First of all, Nigeria is like a cold country, right? And it's not to say that you don't have people that sell these things, you do. Or like, how can you get a jacket for a minus 45 degree weather in Nigeria that is a plus 26 to 30 degree country? Like, even if they stocked it, who would buy it? And so for the most part, people get it from like Yaba, which is like thrift and second hand and all of that stuff. But even at that, I promise you, it is not going to be enough. I am based in Toronto, and I remember that when I was parking, I went to Lagos Island. I was in a hurry that night, by the way, so I just saw one guy that still had the shop open, and he sold to me one ridiculous jacket. Now that I know, I'm not even sure, well, that thing is like a trench coat material. Yeah, that's me being generous. And this guy was like, sister, don't worry. This thing, he won't die. This shit had language. This jacket had zero padding, zero anything, and they sold it to me. I went when I got to the airport, just even waiting for the cab guy to come. When the one blew me away. Right? So my point is this: get one jacket. And depending on your logistics from the airport, and I know for a fact, if you're relocating for the first time, public transport is hardly ever an option. People don't do that. Like, you either have an Uber person, or you take airport taxi, or you have somebody come and pick you, okay? So if you belong to all those three categories, I don't see why you should like bother yourself. Get a good enough jacket while you maybe wait outside for them to come and pick you up, depending on when you land in Canada or wherever, whichever country that you decide to go to. And depending on what season, if you're landing in summer, of course, I have a business jacket. Summer, fall, even spring, you can wing a trench coat. But if you're landing in winter, of course, please check the weather forecast. There's no reason to, you will not even find. So my point is, don't waste your money. I paid a ridiculous amount for that business jacket, and I still came here to buy a proper jacket, because that's the truth, right? You won't find one that is good enough for this weather, because Nigeria is not cold. Logically, it just makes sense. So get in, of course, bring your sweaters and all of that. Sweater you used to layer on, right? But like the winter boots, you need the one that has grip, so that when it starts snowing and it turns to ice, you don't want to be skedaddling on the ice and be turning on your own. So you wouldn't find that quality. So just don't waste your money. Feel free to come with sneakers or Timberlands or regular boots, and the moment you land, add it to your budget, right? The moment you land, you order online, we go into a store to try some out. Go with people that are experienced enough, because when you're buying a winter jacket, it's a new sport entirely. You need to check the temperature rating. Even temperature rating, as I learned recently when I was buying for my husband, is that when you're active. So when you say -30, they just told us divided by 2 is the actual rating, because they assume that that -30 means that you're active and you're running. Of course, you're expending energy, so you'll be a little bit warm. But when you're standing in a static position, like waiting for the bus and all of that, it is just going to keep you warm like -15. So if I buy -60, it's keeping you warm, to be honest, static for -30. That's why I just learned. I thought to share that. Anyways, if you had forwarded it from that beginning part, you would have lost that info. You're welcome. But I wanted this to be short and sweet, so I won't waste too much time on the other points. But this particular one is very controversial, and I wanted to just like give you the logic behind me saying, don't buy it, don't bring it. Buy a good enough jacket for the airport. When you get here, invest some money, buy it here. Another way that you can do is when if you have friends or family over here, the best time to buy winter jackets is during summer, right? Because there are sales, nobody's wearing it. Like you literally get 50%. So summer, fall, best times to buy jackets. So if you have people that, or even spring, because anytime there's no winter, essentially, you find like 50% off. So if you have people that are based in Canada, you have friends, family, send that money to them or tell them to buy it for you. You give them income to buy it for you when it's like 50% off. Okay? That's also another tip to save some money if it's too expensive. If you come in the core of winter, of course, you're paying full price. Of course, the next thing here is don't bring Naira to Canada, okay? I mean, I think that goes without the saying. I don't need to dwell too much on that. Oh, need it? You don't need it. So don't bring Naira to Canada or whatever country you're relocating to. Change out your money to dollars. USD actually is probably even better, like it's universal. And then when you get here, you convert it to CAD. Because I found that in Nigeria, it's hard to even like find Canadian dollars. So just do USD. When you come here easily, you can deposit it at the ATMs, or you can go to the bank and they change it for you. Okay. Then of course, don't come with things like Indomie chicken. Like I said, I did a video on 20 food items that you can find alternatives for in Canada. So I'll list it here for you to go and watch, right? So you understand why I say you don't need to bring it. Like Conessa Street, don't bring it, right? And I also did a video talking about travel prep to Canada, like all the things you need to put in place for coming to Canada. And I also did another video about things to pack to Canada, step by step, things you need to pack in your box. Please, I'll link that here also. Do yourself a favor and watch it, okay? Yeah, I read somewhere that some of you bring blankets, some of you bring quilts, you bring duvet to Canada. This I don't have things to do with your space or what. Please, dead it right now, dead that thought. Like, in as much as, yeah, settling down can be expensive at first and all of that, I get it, but is it that serious? If you feel like, okay, maybe what you're going to is an Airbnb, you don't want to use their thing, bring bed sheets. Maybe bed sheet is light, bed sheet and 2 pillowcases, okay. Right? And when you get to the Airbnb, you don't like their duvet, whatever, there's washing machine, they wash it before you use it. It's like, please, eh? That's all I have to say about that. Don't bring general spices. When I say general spices, I'll explain. Like I'm moving to food items now. Like curry, thyme, paprika, cayenne pepper, bay leaves, onion powder. You don't need it. Nor chicken, nor. Don't waste your space. Watch the video I did about alternatives and you see what you should bring. Like, I'm saying this to say all of these spices are readily available in Canada at little to no cost. So yeah, Conessa Street. If you go to the grocery store when you first land with $15, you get, that's even too much, because no name brand has one sachet and it's like $2.50 for curry, time, yeah, blah. Like, save yourself all of that stress and need space for something, okay? So no, don't bring those things. But feel free to bring your local spices like your locust beans, your banga leaves, all of those things, you know. Yes, you might not readily find it here. You find the African sun is expensive, yeah, pound is bring those ones. But like the general one that is universal, for the most part, you don't need it, okay? And then the next one I want to talk about is yam. I take a lot of videos on social media of people putting yam in their boxes, like, yes, I'm not gonna lie to you, yam is expensive here in grocery store, but like, you probably get an average of 1 tuber, I'm talking Canadian dollars, 1 tuber is like $13. It's expensive, but like, we don't get choice because putting yam in your boxes is not a choice. God help you, will spoil it before you reach here. Like, how? You guys, stop it. Use that space for something. If you don't have anything to do with your space, give it out. Or maybe put gari or like, just please, spare yourself the stress. It's like, imagine carrying yam in your box. How about now? Anyways, on to the next. So the next one is furniture. I'm rolling my eye. I'm saying these things because I did research and I actually found that some people bring these things because, oh yeah, it's expensive to settle down, yada yada yada, and we have these things, so why not just bro, are you kidding me? No. So yeah, you don't want to bring like furniture. Like, I don't care how expensive it is. Actually, I did want to say in one of the videos that I shot, somebody was asking about like utensils. If you have expensive pots that you cannot do away with, and cargo might spoil them, yes, you can. I brought pots to Canada. You can bring your pots, but like furniture, you know how heavy those things are. Like the littlest of furniture is just, it's not necessary, okay? So please, don't do it. Dead it. Abort mission. Okay? If you're about to do it, don't do it. Yes, it's expensive to set up and all of that here, but like, you said think about. Then the next one is mosquito coil / mosquito repellent. Yeah, the mosquito that transmits malaria is female anopheles mosquito. If I remember biology correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't have that here. So you don't find anti-malaria on the counter. If you have malaria when you get to Canada, it's because you probably have been infected from Nigeria before you go here. So if you feel like you pose a risk of being infected before you leave Nigeria, then yeah, you can bring just like 1 pack of anti-malaria, or maybe when next you travel to Nigeria and come back, you want to use it, fine. But where you will be using it here, like we have mosquito repellents for during like summer and camping and all of that stuff, but you don't need it, you know, here, okay? For the most part. Of course, this is general knowledge. Cash above 10K has no place in your bag, in your box, in your anything. You can't bring more than 10K cash, essentially. Like, you have to even declare it. So I think, yeah, there's a ban on that. Like, your money has to be in digital currency where you can access it, but maximum cash has to be 10K. It's just, I don't know if you might need to declare that. But as of now, the maximum cash you're not going to Canada is 10K. I don't know if it is less than 10K, you don't need to declare, or I'll do my finance before this video goes out, and I'll put it right here on the screen for you. And the last but not the least, now don't ask me, but I'll tell you, is entitlement mentality. Please drop it in Nigeria. Drop it from the airport, drop it. I'm saying this to say that, like, yeah, in Nigeria, like, there are a lot of things that, for example, you can just call your friend, how far I beg, I want shopping go somewhere, and I just come visit you. Sometimes you don't even need to announce, you just shop at the person's gate and knock. Here I learned it that even my fellow Nigerians, before they come, my neighbor that is even Nigerian, she will text me well ahead, oh, is it okay if I come to say hello? Oh, are you at home? I'm thinking about it, that's how it should be. Not because I people are neighbors, it should be you're entitled to this person's time and all of that. And yeah, entitled in the sense, and I digressed a little bit there. Like, you cannot be entitled to somebody's time. Like, nobody owes you anything here. Like, even your blood relative, to be honest, like, you have to be very considerate. Everybody's running on a clock. Like, their time is priceless. So if you have good friends and you have good people that, regardless of everything, they can still, make sure that they're there for you. I don't know what God has done for you. So please, like, if you are lucky to have these people, amazing. But like, you see that entitlement mentality, drop it. Nobody owes you anything, even your blood. So please don't be angry if people do certain things to you. It's just because you're somewhat on your own. It is the reality of what it is. I just wanted to like close with that. So I don't send me a message, but I said I just stop out. Like, you put no send me a message, I said I should just put that out there. Okay. Anyways, I've come to the end of this video. If there's anything that I missed in this video, I'll be in the comment section. Please drop in the comments. Yeah, I'd like to read from you. You people don't used to drop comments. I don't know why. Please. I see the views, but let me know that people are agreeing with me. You are with me. Okay. Anyways, thank you for watching this far. Please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you in my next couple of videos. Bye.